all over the town. You say I love you, yeah. You say I always will. You say I love you, yeah. These words, they won't heal. Snow is legit right in my face. Oh my god. Bounce. Bounce. Hey everyone, it's Sarada, and I scribble. I am not sure about the angle, I rarely film like this. This is a doodle vlog, I think. I was working on my, or I wasn't working on my YouTube schedule, but I have been looking at my YouTube schedule for the first half of this year. Yes, I've scheduled that far. I have so many set videos now, like I have my OCRef project, which is 2 a month, and then I have my bullet journal, which is once a month, and that's 3 out of 4 to 5 videos, depending on what month it is, and that leaves very little room for other stuff. So I'm thinking that every other or every third or whatever OC reference thing I do, I'm going to make it into a doodle vlog, so you're gonna get a lot of clips like this, instead of just a digital speed paint on my computer. Pretty sure you saw most of the wall there and none of the computer, but because the way it, I'm sorry, I'm putting you in my hand here. The way my schedule looks like now, it's this. And you can see all of January, it's this. Well, I only have 2 videos left for January, and that's OCRef and bullet journal, and that one I'm going to turn into a doodle vlog. February and March, they're both like full up. There's 1 free slot, and there are 2 in April because there are 5 weeks, and you can see there's just so little room for variation now that I have so many things I want to do. So, and it doesn't help that I went down from 2 videos a week to 1. That is probably the biggest thing that has made this happen. It's that I'm only doing once a week, but I can't do twice a week. It doesn't work. It just won't turn out any quality content, so I'd rather convert some of my OC reference things into doodle vlogs, and as I said, watching digital speed paints in a similar format over and over again is gonna get boring for you guys. Overall, I just want to make more varied content for my channel. I don't want all the videos to look the same because that is gonna bore you guys very quickly. So that's that. What else? I had something else that I wanted to... Oh yeah, the first clips you saw was Monday? No, Tuesday. It snowed all night between Monday and Tuesday, and unfortunately yesterday, it's Wednesday today, Tuesday afternoon I got off work and it was not hot outside, but it was definitely a few degrees over 0, and everything was melting and it was so sloshy. And now it's cold again, so everything is like ice. It's not even snow, it's just everything is ice. There's still quite a lot of snow left here in my little hole in the boonies. So I'm waiting for another snowfall, but we're closing in on February, so hopefully there's gonna be some snow soon. Oh yeah, I've only shared this on Instagram actually, but I got this thing. I'm not gonna start it or anything, but I thought I could at least show it to you guys. But this is a scan and cut, and I started thinking about one of these Christmas 2016. I think I first saw Lindsay over on YouTube. Frugal Crafter used one of these. She has an older model, I think. Oh, I have so much paper and junk here. But I've really wanted one of these, and I also thought about getting a Cricut. It's a lot smaller, but they don't sell them in Europe, unfortunately. So I made some test stickers here, just to test the quality of the paper. And they turned out nice. And then I've also done, ooh, I've saved them over here. I want to make some simple stickers, like for my first thing here. So I'm doing stickers of portraits of Tsukino and Tsubasa. I'm sorry you get my shadow here. This one, which I called Contrast, where I've added green to Tsukino's and a yellow-orange. That one needs to be more orange though, to Tsubasa's, to contrast with their hair colors. Or this one, which is the purple. And I use the purple mainly because like it's a part of both of their hair colors, or rather their hair colors mix into a purple, so I thought it would be a great mid-tone. And it's so dark you can't see a thing. What if I do? Oh, and now still a shadow. We're gonna just not bother with that. But yeah, so these are printed on regular printer paper because I just wanted to see how it cut. Going with either of those. Probably gonna do another poll on that. Actually, you guys get to vote. When I make these into stickers, what would you want? Would you want this purple border? Or would you want these contrasting borders? And I'm probably going to sell them in singles and as a pair. So if you want both, you can get them both for a slightly lower price. I'm in love with this sticker paper, by the way. It's like from a local store. I actually tested it. This one, I put it on glass. And then I ran this glass under hot water. It's waterproof. And this is printed on a laser jet. No, inkjet. These ones were printed on a laser jet. But yeah, I printed this on the inkjet and I ran it under... Why is it so... Focus, there we go. But yeah, I ran this under hot water and the edges haven't curled. And it's like still sticking and none of the color has faded. It's just still really pretty and I'm super happy about the quality. Would you guys want a purple border or would you want contrasting borders? Let me know. I'll put up a poll. But yeah, so this was my sort of Christmas gift to myself and I really like it. I'm sorry, I just... Oh, hi! Sina! Har du en grotta? Oh yeah. And this one here is my supporting fellow artists thing, and I sort of messed up because I apparently thought there were 16 months in a year. So I did all of this, sort of figured out the distance between the squares and everything, and then I started writing out and like, why do I have 4 squares left? So I just wrote bonus, and if I support an extra artist for a certain month, I just write them down there. And my artist for January was Sandra's Art Life. And I got that piece. Oh, let me show you that piece. And my camera just cut me off, but it's just really beautiful. I think it's an older, yeah, 2016, but it's super gorgeous. And if you haven't, you should check out her channel. She does some really beautiful, like animal, realistic animal paintings, a lot of digital stuff. She's just really cool. And your business card. Like that. But yeah, so that's my my main supported artist, I guess, for this month. And then I also supported ReArt because she released a sketchbook PDF, like 200 pages scanned from her sketchbooks, and I couldn't resist because I love looking in people's sketchbooks, and being able to sort of have a PDF where you can flip through them whenever you want is just really cool. So it is Thursday, which I can't believe. I can't believe it's Friday tomorrow. I don't know where my week has gone. I got back from work a little while ago. I'm gonna have dinner and get started on today's pages for the next OXIDE chapter. We're doing, there's actually a break in the publishing this month, but we're redoing an old chapter. So I'm doing sound effects for that. trying to do 5 pages a day or something like that. 4 initially, but I've skipped a couple, so I'm trying to catch up again. Hopefully I can do a few more this weekend and be done with it. I'm about halfway, about 20 pages left. So yeah, dinner, bath is also the thing. I need to take a shower, a bath today. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys this. A pile of crap. No, but I got this in the mail today, and before I show you this, I need to show you the envelope. Like, do you think we have enough stamps? It's like the entire thing was covered. And I'm gonna cut out one of each. Like, there's 5 different stamps here, I think, and I'm gonna cut out one of each and keep because they're so pretty. They're like classic Japanese-esque paintings with geisha motifs. I think there's one. I really like them. Anyway, this is what I've bought. I've been meaning to buy this thing for at least 2 years, probably 3. This is Kim Hyungtae's art book, OXIDE 2. And he does art for, or has done art for the video games Magna Carta, Magna Carta 2, Magna Carta Phantom Avalanche, and I love his art style. It's so beautiful. I do have, let's see, I do have like the art book for Magna Carta, and I do have a small mini art book for Magna Carta 2. But I've always wanted to have OXIDE because there's like so much extra stuff. There are like a lot of his older art too, a lot of these small character things. And what I love about this is that like he has been so meticulous because it says like what character it is and what day he made the picture and then what like brand it belongs to, and that makes me so friggin' happy. There are also a bunch of sketches in this thing that I've never seen before, so that made me really happy. He just has a really, really cool style. He has very voluptuous women, and just overall, I've always really loved his style, and I'm using one hand and it's not going well. He's always had like super, super voluptuous women and detailed stuff. Like, I'm going to show you some pages properly later, most likely. But he has like these really intricate designs and things like that. It's just super beautiful. There's some character stuffs. And I'm really tempted to get OXIDE 1 as well. To get a lot of his earlier work. I think I have that one digitally, but I don't know yet. I have to check on that. I talk a lot of nonsense, I realize. So dinner's done, bath is done, I'm all clean and nice, and now I have to look at my shirt again because I'm wearing my PJs, and the PJ shirt I have on is not really PG. It's old and ratty. So yeah, next step is ofuri. The lighting is probably crap, but I look like crap and I need to like get out of my pajamas, so who cares. It is Saturday today. I was supposed to film just a little bit yesterday, but camera was full. Went to empty the camera. Computer was full. Had to empty the computer, and while I was trying to empty it, my disk was doing this resyncing thing, or my mirrored disks. So like, instead of having like 30 megs up to the server, I had like 5, and it was taking forever.
So once I finally got all the stuff moved out of it, it was just too late to do anything but go to sleep. So I just didn't record anything. But you didn't miss anything either. I was just slacking off all day yesterday. It's Saturday today, so today I'm going to put in some work. I definitely have to do Tsubasa's thing today, and I'm a little torn about how I'm going to do it. Like, I'm definitely like going to show you the progress and talk about Tsubasa in between. But I'm not sure how much I actually want to record for the Doodle vlog, like digitally, as a speed paint. Yeah. Let me guys know. Let me know what you guys think. Do you prefer me doing a speed paint, or is it okay that I do these kinds of updates where I show you a bit and then talk a bit about it? Because I really don't want to bore you with too many of the same thing, and that is gonna be a theme this entire year, I feel like, because I'm gonna do all those references. Let me know what kind of thoughts you have. I'd love to hear. I'd love to get some input. There we go. I'd love to get some input from you guys. And my voice is super strange right now because I got up like an hour ago and I still have sleepy voice, plus breakfast voice now, so my first order of business is to sort out my hair and put on some real clothes. And then I'm gonna start this thing up and get to work, I think. I do want to vacuum again though, because I have dust bunnies again. But anyway, talk to you guys later. My chair is moving. Okay, so I finished my last page of Ofuri for today. I had 16 pages left, so I did half today and I can do half tomorrow. That's really nice. So now it's Tsubasa time, and you can't see him from my little window there. But yeah, I'm gonna work on Tsubasa now. But yeah, so I'm gonna get to drawing a bit on Tsubasa. One thing I know I have to do is I have to fix up his face a little, and his hair is a bit puffy on top of his head now, but I had the same problem with Skino. I think I'm also struggling because, as I mentioned before, he looks so different now to what he used to look like in my old references, so I'm just struggling a little bit with that style difference. But yeah, I'm gonna look in my sketchbooks at some sketches I've done I'm gonna look in my sketchbook at some sketches of Tsubasa and correct accordingly, because there is something wonky out about his face. I can tell. I'm gonna stop talking to you guys and get to work. Got an update for y'all. Y'all. Okay, let's say that. I don't know why I fill my screen like this. It's dumb. But you can clearly see I've made some progress. I had to mess around with his hair a lot. Couldn't quite get it to look great. I noticed I missed a spot up there, but this is what I have so far. Inking definitely takes me the longest. And, but I'm getting to the easier parts now, like just getting hair and the face right and stuff usually takes me a long time. And then clothing is a breeze, basically. Yeah, so that's the status on Tsubasa. I'm trying to think of how I'm going to fit like all of his info in here, but I think I'm gonna record the coloring and talk over that. That is what I'm gonna do. I'ma go. I feel like when I don't record what I'm doing, I slack off, because I've been sitting here for 2 hours now, maybe? You can't even see. And I'm just about done. As you can see, I have one hand, I have the bondage, which is the rope that is supposed to hang from his leg thingies, and then I have the laces on the shoes lift, and then I'm done, and I'm stalling. Also partly because I'm hungry, because it's time for dinner. The dinner maker, it's a waffle iron. Ooh, I need something to clean that with. Yeah, we're having waffle iron sandwiches, I guess? Usually we stuff it with like tomato and ham. We're gonna try some feta cheese, red onion. Usually we stuff them with some kind of, what the heck is that called in English? It's like a goo. Something gooey. I'm always so concerned with the quality. But yeah. Yummy.
I really hope I didn't forget to put in a timestamp for you guys so you don't have to watch 20 minutes of vlog footage just to get to this. But finally, I'm going to be talking about Tsubasa because this is his character reference that I'm working on in today's doodle log. So, Taiyouno Tsubasa is his full name. Taiyouno is probably not a real Japanese last name, but I wanted his last name to contrast to Tsukino's last name, so that is why it's like that. His birthday is the 15th of December, and his species is a mix. I usually call it Canine Plus because it's like German Shepherd and Labrador. He has some African Wild Dog and then some short-eared rabbit, and the rabbit bit is like his ears. That has always been the thing. He's male and goes by he, him pronouns, if that interests you. He's not very tall. He's 168 centimeters, heterosexual, and he can speak Japanese. All of these characters in Boku no Monogatari can speak Japanese because they are Japanese, but he's learning Korean as well in school, so I'm not sure what his level of Korean would be, but I'd say he's fairly good at conversational Korean at least. So let's get on to his personality and more stuff about him. He's really shy and introverted. I think that has come across in previous videos where I've talked a little bit about Tsubasa. He has a really hard time speaking up for himself, and it gets better if he knows the people he's talking to. Like if it's friends and family, he is a bit more expressive, but normally he is just really shy and quiet. He has a really big interest in botany and grows a lot of fruits and vegetables at home. And besides gardening, he really likes to watch TV. Like trashy dramas is the one thing. He scours the TV guide for the trashiest of trashy dramas, and then he sits there and binge watches. If Netflix was a thing in their world, he would not leave the house. He's kind of a messy person. Scatterbrained and really forgetful. He's also really good at bottling up his feelings. He doesn't like talking about his feelings. In school, he's a fairly average student, does well or pays attention in class, does well on tests, but his homework and notes are usually very sloppy, and he usually forgets to do his homework. Right before the very first story that I wrote, day one, he actually moved from another city. He used to live in Nomi, but he moved from Nomi to Komatsu with his dad because his dad got a job offer there. And they moved to Komatsu right before he started his second year of high school. And since I mentioned Tsubasa's dad, I can continue on that. His family is really small. It's just his dad and an older adopted sister. His mother unfortunately died when he was 7 years old, and it hurt them all a lot. Tsubasa's relationship with his dad is really strained, and it's just not gotten worse, but it's been really bad since his mother passed away. And his dad's name is Kyoji, his older sister's name is Uta, and his mother's name is Kana. That's basically... No, I always forget the friggin' bullet points. So, when Tsubasa lived in Nomi, he did part-time work. He did so in a floral boutique. And then, when they moved to Komatsu, he got another part-time job, and that was as a waiter in a small cafe. And as I said, he really loves to watch trashy dramas on TV. He doesn't get along with his dad, I mentioned that too. Favorite subjects in school? It's biology. Singular. He does only have one favorite subject. His least favorite subjects are history and religion. It just doesn't interest him. But yeah, that's basically everything I have on Tsubasa. Oh, and lastly, Tsubasa's relations to the other characters. Tsukino, as I mentioned in her video, girlfriend. Later, anyway. When Tsubasa first moved to Komatsu, Maira and Tsukino included him a lot in class and made sure he didn't feel left out, so that's sort of how he met the two of them and became friends with them. He really likes Maira too. She's like the super nice person, and he just really appreciates how kind she is to him. As I said, he's introverted and shy, so he struggles a lot with people. And then he met Sigma through like a class they were taking together. I don't remember which one it was, but they were taking a class together, and that's how we met Sigma. And then probably at some point he met Epsilon through her, since Epsilon is her boyfriend. Cousin Yoru probably through Tsukino, and I'm actually not sure. Well, Tsubasa is terrified of Yoru, that much I can tell you, and I think he appreciates Kazu in the same way Tsukino appreciates Kazu, because Kazu sort of protects both Tsukino and Tsubasa from Yoru. He's just this kind of big brother character to all of the others. Yeah, so that's sort of Tsubasa's relations to the other characters. They're very thin compared to Tsukino's, but she's sort of like a main character, and he's the sub-main character. Does that even make sense? But I think it's also because he was dropped down in the middle. Like, he moved to Komatsu, so he sort of just doesn't have as much history, because she got to spend an entire year getting to know these characters, and at the start of the story that I'm writing, he's just sort of dropped down in the middle of everything. But yeah, that's all I have on Tsubasa, and I hope you enjoyed. He's my shy boy. Such a shy boy. Tsubasa is finished. You probably saw that before, and I'm sorry about my chair. It keeps doing that. I am going to edit this doodle vlog now, and hopefully have it done before tomorrow, so I can just slack off tomorrow, because that's all I want to do. Right now, I'm watching a super blown out screen. No, but I'm watching, I think it's called Mansion Ikoku, but it's called Maison Ikoku, or it's written as Maison Ikoku, and it's one of Takahashi Rumiko's anime manga things, and I really like it. I've been looking at it for a really long time, but it's a long anime. It's like 95 episodes, and so far I like it. It's very casual, but most of our stuff is like that. So I'm halfway through episode 3, but I really enjoy it. So I'm gonna continue watching that as I put my clips together. And I just wanted to do I want to do a proper outro. So thank you so much for watching this doodle vlog. You can follow me on social media, and I have stores you can visit. Links to all of that will be down below. Until next time, which I do hope will be soon. Keep up. Wrong channel. Until next time, keep on scribbling, friends. Bye!